Hey guys, so it is Saturday, April 28th, and that is also prom day, so I have my hair done. It's just a curly ponytail. But today I am going to be showing you my prom makeup, so it's going to be like a little get ready with me. Think I'm going to do a voiceover so I can actually jam to music, you know. So I hope you guys enjoy this makeup get ready with me, and yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, so to start this look, I took my foundation, which is one of my favorites. It is the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 125 in Nude Beige. I just really like this one because it's not the matte one, it's actually the dewy finish. And I just think it makes your skin look so good, and it's also so cheap, so I high-key recommend it. I started applying the foundation with the Sonia Kashuk buffing brush, but then I also went in with a beauty blender to kind of just blend it out more so there's no streaks, and I also took a little bit more foundation to get like the perfect coverage, if you know what I'm saying. Moving on to concealer, I used the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Light Pale because I'm pretty pale, and I just put that under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and on my chin. And then to blend it all out, I just used a damp beauty blender. Now, I don't normally do this, but since today was a special occasion, I took my Coty Airspun powder and decided to bake wherever I put my concealer. And to do this, I just took my beauty blender and I packed it onto under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, and my chin. Now, moving on to the most stressful part in my opinion, my eyebrows. I used my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde and a Sonia Kashuk eyebrow brush. I was having a really bad eyebrow day and I just could not get my eyebrows right, so just peep me mess up. It was a really traumatic moment, honestly. Now to fix all of my mistakes that I made on my eyebrows, I just took a little e.l.f. concealer brush in my foundation and just cleaned up the bottom line and the top of my eyebrow. Finally, after like a billion years, my eyebrows are done. I'm not too happy about it, as you can see. They were okay, but I'm super picky about my eyebrows, so. Next, I took my Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Setting Powder. Mom, don't yell at me, it's just the name of the powder. I am not trying to curse online, okay? But I'm just setting my eyelids so I can start my eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I used my Kylie Cosmetics Peach Palette, which I love because I wanted more of a pinky look. For my crease color, I just took Sandy. I couldn't say transition shade, so I'm just calling it my crease color, lol. Next, to add more pink peach kind of shades, I took Crush and I just put it like in my crease. I'm not super like great at eyeshadow, so I just kind of put it where it felt right. Then to add some definition, I took Cinnamon and it just made it a little bit darker, a little bit more browny, because I really couldn't decide if I wanted it more pink or brown. I was just super confused. Then to blend everything together, I just took this little Ipsy blending brush that I use for literally everything, and I just kind of went all over and made it so there isn't any splotches or like, I don't know. I just blended it all together. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I decided I didn't like how peachy it was turning out because I wanted it more pink, not peach. So I took my Kylie Cosmetics bronze palette and just added some more browns into it. The first shade I used from this palette was Topaz, and then I wanted it to be a little darker, so I used Bronzite and just defined it a little bit more. And then I decided I wanted to do a little half cut crease, so I just took this concealer brush and my foundation and started carving out where I was going to put the glitter. And for the glitter, I used the Stila liquid eyeshadow in Kitten Karma, and I absolutely love this. It is so sparkly, so beautiful. It matched my dress perfectly. See, I loved it. It was amazing. Highly recommend. Go buy it. Before I started contour, I decided I should finally wipe away my bake because I had that on forever, so I just had a little random powder brush and I just wiped it all away. And to carve out my non-existent cheekbones and make my 5 head look more like a 4 head, I used my NYX Wonder Stick, which is a highlight and contour stick. I really only use the contouring part, but you know, it's whatever. And this is also the universal shade. I only do half my face at a time because I don't want it to dry and be like impossible to blend out. So I just use a beauty blender and blend out half of my face, and then I move on to the other half. And to really contour to the gods, I took my translucent setting powder, the Coty Airspun, and a beauty blender, and I just kind of like cut it, you know? I just made a nice clean line. For a simple nose contour, I just took my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and a little eyeshadow brush and just kind of made it a little bit more defined, and it looks just a little bit more bronzed, and I don't know, it's more of a natural nose contour. Now for everyone's favorite part, highlight, I just took my Cocoa Collection by Kylie Cosmetics face palette and the lightest highlight, and I just put it everywhere someone would, my cheekbones, a little on my forehead, and my nose, and my chin. And I think that's it. I also took a little eyeshadow brush and I used the highlighter to highlight my brow bone, my inner corners, and I also used that to put the highlight on my nose and Cupid's bow. Clearly, I love a good nose highlight. It honestly just makes my day. So the next thing I do before I apply my eyelashes, because that's like the last step, I take a black eyeliner, which is the Too Faced sketch marker in black, obviously. And I just draw a really crappy line. It doesn't really matter how it looks. It just makes your eyelashes blend with your real eyelashes, you know. This one also felt a little dry, so I licked it and it got pretty gross. I mean, look at my tongue. And finally, moving on to eyelashes, I use my absolute favorites, the Kiss 11s. I stan these. They are so good, and they're so cheap. Like, you can literally buy them at Walmart, and you'll just slay, okay? Also, let's not talk about how close I was to the camera. I was really focused, and I had to use my mirror that was right next to it, so that's why it was such a weird angle. And for my bottom lashes, I used my Urban Decay Big Fatty Mascara, and I also use that to blend my real eyelashes and my fake lashes together, just so it looks more natural. You can also do that before you put on your fake eyelashes, but I just prefer doing it afterwards. So this is the finished look. My eyes are done, everything's done. I just have lips left, and I am actually okay with how it turned out. I mean, it could have been better, but it always can be. And for lips, I used my absolute favorite lip gloss. It is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and I just think it's so cute. It looks so good, and it's actually pretty natural, but it's just so cute. And to finish it all off, I used my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. It's not really a setting spray, but it just feels so good, super hydrating. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.